Hi everyone, welcome back to another love reading. It's been such a long time since I made a video. It's been almost a year. I've been so busy with so many things and I kind of fell out of the whole rhythm of even doing tarot, but long story short, I had this need to come back to my channel and to start doing tarot again. I actually haven't been doing tarot for a couple months. It's something I kind of put on pause for a while because I've noticed I was getting a little bit exhausted, but I've been really drawn to do another reading and kind of get back into the loop. So for all of you who stayed and just waited for this long, I appreciate you. I thank you so much. And if you guys really love these readings, I'll keep doing them and I'll keep uploading videos. But it feels good to be back. And so let's just get into this. Today we're going to be doing a love reading, and it's going to be asking, what is this person thinking? Or how did they think about you? It's going to be specifically, this is a general reading, so it's hard to be specific, but it's meant to be specific for a person that you have in mind. You stumbled upon this video, and that's no incident. I feel like we're all connected in some way or form, so just because this is a video doesn't mean there's no way we can't be connected. But keep in mind this is a general reading, and of course it can't apply to everyone. But anyways, let's get started. So there's a pick a card. You can choose card number 1, 2, or 3, and just take this moment to just relax and just choose whatever card is calling out to you, whichever position is just calling to you. I encourage you to pick more than one card if you like. Sometimes I've noticed that gives more clarification for people. Other times it makes things a little bit more confusing, but you will know if it makes sense and if it resonates and if it ties in together. Okay, so let's get started. So this is card number 1, and we have the universe. Not too sure if you can see that. This is also known as the world card, but this deck calls it the universe. So let me see. What do they think about you? I have an initial feeling already, but I like to kind of just give it some thought. Definitely sensing that this is somebody who is actually... Oh, sorry, sorry, I have a little bit of smudge there when I was lighting my candle. Ignore that. But right off the bat, I'm getting this initial feeling that this person really, really cares about you. And they're just so into you. It's strange. There's a sense of overwhelming thoughts and feelings, but in a good way. But also for this person, it's too overwhelming. Something's overwhelming. It can be a long distance relationship that's difficult right now, or a long distance relationship that it has already been a long distance relationship that's proving to be difficult for this person. It can also mean that part of you, maybe some of you are thinking about moving in together. Either you wanting to move in with them or them wanting to move in with you. But, so definitely this is a bit... I'm getting like... Sorry. I'm feeling extremely overwhelmed by this card. I really sense that some of you has found something out. There has been a result of something. Maybe you feel that there's an end coming. There's a final step that has to be taken either by you or them, and they're just too overwhelmed to even do it. It's strange. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that there is a feeling that this person has kind of moved on. Either it's you or them. Someone has moved on from somebody, and not because, just because there's just a sense of needing to go to the next step. A new chapter is meant to happen. It's part of destiny. This is a very kind of a straightforward reading. It's not general at all, actually, how I'm reading this card. So it might not apply to anyone or to all of you. It could be this person is ready to tie the knot down. There could be like marriage. There can also be talk of even getting a new dog or cat or a pet together. It's something that needs to happen, that's meant to happen to finalize things, to create this new chapter. I don't know if this is what they're thinking for sure. They want something more, and I'm not too sure if they're giving that to you, but they definitely want something more, something big. Some of you might be moving in, might be getting proposed to for sure. This person's thinking about it and wants to propose to you, or they want to make things official with you instead of dating. It could be just something, even moving in together, or I'm getting the sense that they're willing to take some of your burden as well. I don't know what burdens you might have, or not burden, but maybe some sort of responsibilities that you have that kind of, they're willing to take some of your responsibilities as well because they care about you. For some of you, there's some of that, but also for others of you, there's someone who's just moved on and they're ready to move on to a new chapter in their life. And this card's definitely asking you to reflect on what has happened in the past as well. There's a card that's kind of like, it's kind of a reminder as well. This card asks us to remember things that we did in our past to get to where we are now. Kind of like a self-reminder of, I'm getting the sense that we don't want to hold our, I'm getting a sense that someone's being held back as well. Definitely, yeah. Definitely there's a sense that someone's being held back and therefore this person is moving on. I'm not too sure what that might mean, but this card really, really promises a beautiful ending that's going to work out best for you. Because the World card is all about completion, right? It's all about things coming to an end so something new can happen because you already went along the steps to get to the completion. So I have two things, yes, I have two situations. Again, I'll say it one more time. There's one situation, sorry, there's one situation where this person is ready to move on away from you, or maybe you're ready to move away from them and they're not, it's too overwhelming for them. But the thing is, there's a situation where one or the other is ready to move on to the next step. And it's meant to happen, and it's meant to be. It can be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. And another situation is that this person is thinking about tying the knot down, doing a big leap of some sort with you, making it official. They want to make it official, or they want to get a pet, or they want to move in, or they want to travel with you. They want to start doing something. I'm not too sure what that might be for you, but it's something big that they want to do. They want to take that next step. They even want to surprise you with something too, which sounds great. But that's what this person is thinking. There's two situations, it's not just one, but I'm heavily getting that feeling. But yes, this card is a beautiful card. Nonetheless, no matter what situation you might be in with this card, the end result, no matter what, is going to work in your favor. because the world's all about completion. It's about going to the next big thing. It's a beautiful card nonetheless, no matter what the meaning is. It's still a beautiful card for you. So I'm really happy that you got that card. And usually this time span is about... Usually my readings, they're always in a time span of like a week to 3 weeks, if that makes sense. It doesn't really... It talks about the past a lot, but it doesn't really talk... I really don't feel like my readings can foresee the future that far out. So it's usually a time frame of 3 to 2 weeks, or even a month, sometimes a month and a half, but that's as far as my time frames usually go. So I don't know if that helps you, but that's just a little FYI. So anyways, that's the end of this reading for card 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it makes sense. If it did, let me know. If you like this, let me know. I'll continue to make more videos. If you would like to choose other cards and you believe that it might help you get some clarification, then I highly suggest doing so. Okay, so let's move on to card 2. Okay, we have the Emperor. Okay. What is this person thinking? Okay, so we have... feels like you're dealing with somebody who's... How would I say? Not stubborn, but maybe... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say it. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's a little bit stubborn. They're very stern, they're very stuck in their ways. They're not really willing to expand, to look outside the box of sorts. Not that I'm saying they're not a fun person, but this person is great, but it's just they're very kind of stuck in their ways. I don't think it would change anytime soon. This person, what they're thinking is, I am not gonna change. This is who I am and you should accept me. And they're feeling kind of, not hurt, but someone's ego is being not attacked, but being kind of poked at, right? If you don't accept me for who I am, that doesn't hurt me, but it's also kind of like, why are you trying to change me? That even if it is for the better, this person is really stuck in their ways and they can't really change, even though I have the feeling that you're right. So this is a very direct reading. Obviously this applies to a specific person or a few amount of people. But let's say you're trying to yeah, okay. So many of you, I get the feeling, are dating. Many of you are dating, and this person seems to have trouble taking a leap of faith because they're so stuck in their ways. They have this sort of, they have this sort of tradition and traditional way of thinking how things should go, how things should be. So this is what's stopping them from making this leap with you. Or possibly they might be acting weird if you're in a relationship, or if you're dating somebody, or if you're kind of talking to somebody, all of a sudden they kind of change a little bit. It's because something in their mind is just so stuck in their ways that it's almost like, oh, I have an idea of my life that needs to be a story. And right now what we have together isn't that story, that book that I want to read, or that I want for my life, if that makes sense. Yeah. It could be someone's ego is hurt right now. There's some situation, maybe one of you had an argument with them. Maybe you make more money than this person, or they make more money than you do. There's some sort of power struggle. This person really is having a power struggle. Family is very important to them as well. Oh, I'm getting chills. Yeah, I feel like family is a very huge topic right now. Not topic, but it's on their mind. It's family. Something about family, not brainwashing, but they're just very family orientated. Somebody's very family orientated, and it's irritating you or this person. Whoever that is irritating them because it's just too much. But someone is really stuck in their ways, and I have a feeling it's the person that you're dealing with. There's definitely a power struggle right now. So my advice, or just card's advice, this card, sorry, this card asks us to start thinking logically, not with our heart, but with our brains, to solve any issues that's going on between this person, because it's not going to work if it's emotional, and not just because of this person. Yes, emotional thinking does not work with this person. So in order to actually solve a situation or get to their head, or not get to their head, but to, have them listen and actually think more rationally about a situation, is you have to be more logical about it. Have a more systematic approach to it. It's like a numbers person. Like they only speak in numbers, right? Present a plan to this person. I'm not too sure what the situation was or is. Yes, talk to this person as if you're not against them, but you're just trying to be logical. Be calm and logical with this person, and you'll crack that shell. You'll crack that shell that's that stern shell, It's kind of hard to give an example, but for example, if you approach someone to let them know how you feel about a situation, or if you're trying to convince them to do something, to listen to you, to see your side, instead of being emotional, saying, this is how I feel, this is why I'm doing this, it's more like, why don't we talk about this? Or if you could listen, this is the situation, I think this is why it should be. If that makes sense. I'm not too sure if you get that. I'm not really clear about that. But for example, if this person is spending too much time with the family, you can say, I understand family is important to you, for example, but our time together, doing things together, is also just as important, because time is short. So maybe ask this person to be a little bit more, not wise with their time, but more fair with their time. Give their time fairly to you and their family, or at least ask for that, or ask, hey, well, maybe you can include me in your family outings then, right? So there's that kind of approach. That's just one example. This person is just stuck in their ways. They don't want to change. They will make an exception. They will negotiate with you if you approach them in a logical way. And if they reject your request, then that's up to you to see how you're gonna that's just up to you, right? If you're gonna stand it or not. But that's just the end of it. I hope it made sense. I hope you liked it. I'm sorry if it was too direct and maybe didn't apply to too many people, but that's just what I got right away from this card, and it was just meant for the specific amount of people. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna move on to card number 3. In card 3 we have the Prince of Wands. I don't know if you can see that. We have the Prince of Wands in reverse. I'm just going to keep it upright so you can just kind of look at the card. Okay. By the way, if you're not familiar with this deck, the Prince of Wands is also the Page of Wands, traditionally. it should be Page of Wands, but this card calls it the Prince of Wands. Okay, so right away we're dealing with somebody who's younger than you, or can be young, or has a very young at heart mind, kind of state of mind. Very young at heart, very fun person. I'm getting such an exciting vibe from this person, this card. This person is a lot of fun, but this person is super creative, kind of silly sometimes. Oh, This person loves... It's just... Ooh, I'm getting kind of bundled up, kind of jumbled up. This person is a fast thinker. A lot of things go in their mind so fast. And even if they're really calm and collected in person, their mind is going at the speed of light. Like, there are so many thoughts going through their head, so many ideas, project ideas. They're like bouncing off the walls in their mind. They're very creative too, in the mind at least. But they have trouble expressing what they're thinking. This person's having a lot of trouble expressing what they want to say to you. They also, this person also, I'm not too sure what this situation is, but the vibe I'm getting is they're also someone who thinks so fast, but when they fall down, it takes a long time for them to get up, because I'm getting sense that this person is very sensitive, which is also kind of like their charm. Sensitive, creative, kind of anxiety. There's some anxiety with this person. They're scared and worried a lot. They doubt themselves a lot. Even though they might not show that, they have a lot of doubts in their mind, but that's normal. Who doesn't, right? I do. I have so many doubts. People have doubts all the time. Everyone does. But anyways, not saying that's anything wrong, but this person does have that in their mind sometimes. A lot of fears, again, and anxieties. I get anxiety as well. This person wants to move on to something new. They want a brand new scenery. They want a brand new life. And they're just tired of what the situation is right now. I'm not too sure what that might mean for you, but this person wants to move on to something new. Whether it's with you or not, or I'm sure you know that answer already. I have the strong feeling that you know that answer, if it's with you or not. But this person wants to move. They want a new beginning. They want to start a new career. They want to travel somewhere. They want to move out of the city, out of the town. They want to be in a new town. They have maybe identity crisis. They want to change their personality. Maybe they want to quit some sort of bad habit, or maybe they're going down a bad habit. It could be many things, but it's just this idea of a brand new life, a change, that this person really, really, really wants. And I get the feeling that for some of you, that this person's getting that, how do I say, can be going down a wrong path as well, because they're searching for something so desperately. But sometimes people need to forget and will need to take a pause and a break and realize that the change that you want first comes in your mind, to kind of reformat your body and soul and your mind and your way of thinking. If first and foremost, everybody wants new sceneries and new lives. That's normal. That's human nature. Most of us don't want to stay in one place after a while. Yeah, this person just wants to move on to something. They're young. They need to just kind of fly. the bird wants to fly to another tree. With you, I don't know for sure. I don't know if that's you that's trying to fly away from them, but there is a sense that someone just wants to they want the next thing. They're excited for life. They have ideas. This person has ideas. This person wants to make something happen. But I don't get... I get really good vibes from this though. It feels beautiful, it's exciting, and whatever happens is meant to happen. No one should be bounded by each other, but also if there's nothing more beautiful than exploring life with somebody who wants to explore it with you, right? If that's the case, of course. I'm not too sure with this card if they do. It's hard to say. It can mean so many things, but that's the general idea. This person just wants something brand new to happen, whether it's with you in the relationship, maybe they want to move to the next step. Like I said, it could be so many things, but that's just the main idea. They just want a brand new lifestyle of some sort, and they're gonna get it. They're gonna make it happen. If not already, they're doing it. Or you want this person to do that, but yeah, this is gonna happen very soon, actually. Okay, so that's the end of this reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it made sense. If it did, let me know. If you like these videos, let me know as well. I'll keep making more. Thank you so much for watching, and even if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like I need to apologize for not making any videos for so long, but yeah, I won't ramble on. So hopefully if you guys like this, I'll continue to make more videos. Thanks for watching.